"Excuse me, dear," an elderly lady on table 15 said, her hand raised. Francesca Darby left the tea towel behind the bar, picked up her pad of paper, and walked with purpose over to the table of 2. Taking her pen out of her black shirt pocket, she smiled at the woman. "Hi, is everything all right with your meals? Is there anything else I can do for you?" The white-haired lady slid her plate to the edge of the table. "No, I'm afraid not. This shepherd's pie is too dry, and my husband's chips are overdone." "They're fine, really. Bit dark, maybe, but perfectly edible. Please don't trouble yourself on my account. I like my fries crispy." "Darling, do shush," the lady said, apologizing to Francesca with a roll of her eyes. Cursing to herself silently, Francesca could do without complaint handling this afternoon. "Oh, I'm so sorry it's not to your liking. I'll take these back to the kitchen, bring you new meals. I'll pour you a tea or coffee for your troubles as well." Stooping to pick up both heavy plates, Francesca apologized once again, turned, and walked the dishes through the swing door. In the kitchen, Aiden Marble leaned against the stainless steel counter, his mobile in hand. She guessed he was playing some game or other. The pie's dry and chips over-fried. Guessing that he would moan about having to provide 2 new dishes, Francesca walked out before he could start. Back out in the restaurant, she stepped up to the table of 6, asked them if everything was to their satisfaction. The business owner who booked the reservation nodded, not that he cared. "Brilliant, I'll be back later with dessert menus." Behind the bar, the safest place to be that afternoon, she made herself look busy. Over the last couple of years, Francesca had made a habit of making herself look like she was hard at work. 2 years earlier, Marble's Marvels would have been packed to the rafters every lunch and dinner time. Before the accident, Aiden and Kate Marble loved the restaurant. They used to love Bishop's Drake too. Sometimes she wished she had moved somewhere bigger, a town like Basingstoke or Winchester maybe, or a city like Southampton or Portsmouth. Her daddy bought her the 3-bedroom house off the high street for her and a friend. He tried to palm it off as a gift, but Francesca knew he wanted to keep her in Bishop's Drake. She could have fought him on the issue, asked for a place in Basingstoke, but she fell in love with her white house with black beams. Francesca sauntered back into the kitchen when the bell rang. 2 steaming plates sat under the lights waiting to be consumed, hopefully by a happier elderly couple this time. "Thanks." He muttered something, not that she cared what. Francesca was trying to please his customers. She tried to forget her negative thoughts. Aiden was a lovely guy, or at least he had been before. No, she had to take the plates to table 15 with a smile. "Shepherd's pie for you and scampi and chips for you." Placing the dishes in front of their respective owners, Francesca stood and smiled before bowing. "Enjoy." "I hope to, dear." The lady prodded and poked her meal with her fork. Having taken a step back towards the bar, Francesca stopped. "Do you mind if I ask what happened to this place? It used to be full every time we came, didn't it, Henry? The last time we came here was for Henry's 75th birthday a couple of years ago, and I have never seen a busier restaurant." Back at the table, Francesca listened to her story. "Every table in here was taken. That night they even had to bring out extra seats. And the kitchen, don't ask me how, but they kept up with the orders. Food came flying out of those doors. And the proprietors, they were lovely. A couple. Aiden and Kate Marble, yes, the current owners." "You mean they're still here?" "I thought someone else must have taken over or something. For it to be this quiet during lunch, even in January, it would have been unheard of a couple of years ago. We have friends in Robertsbridge who used to drive over an hour and a half just to come here. What happened?" Francesca glanced around the large open-plan room, looking for Kate, who was around somewhere. Happy the coast was clear, she knelt so that she was on the same level as the lady. "I shouldn't say this, but things have changed a bit around here." "I can see that, dear. Changed how?" Checking for Kate again, Francesca needed to explain the average food.